Hello and welcome back to the Novice Lumberjack, where we are going to do just a little bit of cleanup work. This is that same spot that you guys have seen over and over again. Had a big oak fall, and it took out another big oak and took out a good sized white oak and took out a huge poplar. Then the poplar hit a good sized red oak. See what I'm saying? Over and over again. Whenever one of those big oaks falls, it just takes out everything in its path, and it's a domino effect. So what we're doing is we just put up this fence line, and you know, it's got gaps underneath it and at the bottom and stuff, you know. And so what me and Irene have learned to do, our landscape is really hilly, and there's almost nothing you can do to avoid the gaps in where there's little lulls and valleys and stuff. And so we just take slash wood and we stuff underneath there. And so we're going to be turning all of this stuff, me and my son Blake, we're going to turn all of this stuff into, you know, about 3 or 4 foot lengths, stuff that we can actually build up underneath the fence where there's low spots. And so here we go. Oh, the saw is to be used, Peter Frampton, and the 4620, Poulan Pro 4620, and the Chinese, I don't know. What are we going to call that one?
Sort of reminds me of Ultra Magnus.
Oh, it does look like Ultra Magnus. Yeah. I never even thought of that. But Prime, I'm not worthy. I'm just a soldier. Anyways, it starts super easy. So I got to take care of a couple, or one that's got... It's fine, let's just get to work. Everybody's wanting me to shut up too. So, here we go. Lock that brake. Like any true American. I don't know. Sweet gums are the trashiest trees. And I'm taking this one down. It's going to go that way, I hope. I ain't got no wedges or anything. And if it goes that way, it's going to fall on the fence we just made. Wedges in the toolbox. Boss man. The other wedge.
Oh, that was right at your face.
Sure it was. Dumbass. Will you run go get a hatchet? Not a hatchet, you know, the boy's axe that I have by the stove in the garage.
Okay.
This is why you shouldn't be stupid. I thought it was going to lean that way, but it doesn't. It wants to come this way. So, I can see it now that it's doing it. Oh well, what are you going to do? Alright, so, thanks son. So now I got an axe, I can try and pound these wedges in. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to take them out, or at least one of them out, and do a higher cut with the other chainsaw. We'll see. There we go, it's going in. That's good. Yeah. sorry, ultra magnets.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to come back with a rope and stuff and try and get that down, or just wait. Wind will take it.
Yeah.
Wind will take it. You know what the sad thing is I did that just so that I could race these two damn chainsaws. The man's got problems. We cut a V-notch in the stump and placed this right in there, and now we're just going to run through it, cut after cut after cut, doing cookies, because cookies are fun. Go ahead and do the first one. It's a straightening cut, so get way back. this one. I want to keep going until that one's out of gas because it needs to break in anyways.
Every time I pull it, I'm like,
I'm going to go in, I'm going to do it like this.
All right. Looks good.
Good? All right. You want him running anymore? No? Okay, so in case the camera didn't hear, wait a minute, come on over here.
This is what I was looking at, the long strands.
Yep, that's because it's cutting with the grain instead of against it. Pulling out long strands. Yeah, that's very dangerous to do that, by the way. I would suggest don't ever try that. That probably goes for a lot of you guys out there too. cutting right directly into the end like that. And that's kind of stupid. So anyways, so now, I mean, it didn't run out of fuel, but it's really close to empty. And I'm getting really bored with just simply cutting like that. So we're gonna call that tank number 2. What do you think?
I think it's great. How much did you pay for it?
80 bucks.
Yeah.
And it looks great too.
And it's so easy to start. I mean, I'm like, you know, noodles, and this thing it's like pressing a button almost. It's just
pull it. Just slow. Maybe a little bit. There you go. Maybe it did run out. But yeah, it's easy. That was the point, right? It's easy. It's probably running out of gas and on its side like that. Didn't want to do it, but yeah. I mean, what do you like better though, as far as the way it cuts?
The way it cuts.
Peter Frampton or
this?
Ultramax?
Honestly, this is better. I mean, not well better. I don't know, but also that one I was having a little trouble with the trigger, but I know that's not a part of it.
Well, no. I actually, on the video of it, I hate the trigger system on it.
Is that just a thing with it?
Yeah, you really got to pull it. It's get this cable and it wraps around like that.
It's all spongy. Yeah. It just doesn't feel good. This feels a lot nicer.
Nearly all of them have a rod. Well, you saw that today working on that little 525 Johnson Red. All of them have a rod that controls the throttle.
Yeah. Right?
That thing's got a cable. Okay. And now cables work, you know. No,
but there's...
They work, but it just doesn't work on that one. That one's setup is just not good. It just isn't. Yeah. But still, great little saw. I got to say, which one I would rather run goes to Peter Frampton. Okay. But that's not because Peter is built better than this. It's probably because he's Peter Frampton. And I just like that name, and I just like the saw. I like that it's a Poulan Pro. Mm-hmm. I like that people consider it a total trash saw, but it's it's a good little running saw. It feels like it's got a lot more RPM than this. Yeah. This thing's more of a torquey setup, if you can call it that. But that little Poulan's clearly got some more RPMs than this does. But yeah, it feels great. You like that the ripples on the handles?
Well, I'm not sure if I like them or not. I mean, with gloves on, it's perfectly fine. But if you're barehanded, it might irritate you a little. Huh. But
anyways, all right, that's enough of this video.
Cool.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.